these are the notes for 1.6. And this is just applying all the things that we learned from Chapter 1 into real life scenario. So you're given a word problem and you have to pick out the information that you are given and put it into an equation and solve. So this first one, Michelle withdraws $120 from her bank account. She now has $3,345 in her account. Write and solve an equation to find how much money was in her account before she made the withdrawal. So she started with this amount of money. So if I just say A for amount, it doesn't matter the variable you put in. You could put X every time and it doesn't matter. And then from this initial amount, she withdrew $120. So that'd be subtracting because now it's $120 less. And now the balance is $3,345. So there's the equation. And now I need to solve to see how much she had. So I'm going to add the 120 to both sides. And then these 120s cancel. And I have that A equals $3,465. So that was the amount she had before making that withdrawal. And number 2, John threw a surprise birthday party for his friend at AJ's Pizza. Pizza and drinks cost $480 for a group of 32 people. Write and solve the equation to find the cost per person. So we know there's 32 people, but I don't know how much they cost. So I'm going to use the letter C just for cost. You could use X, doesn't matter. But the total cost of all those 32 people was $480. So now I just solve for C. So I'm going to divide by 32. Divide by 32. These cancel, and you get C equals 15. So it was $15 per person to throw that party for a friend at AJ's Pizza. Stephen belongs to a video game club in which he pays an annual fee of $39.95 and then rents games for 99 cents each. In 1 year, he spent $55.79. Write and solve the equation to find how many games he rented. So he pays $39.95 no matter what. Okay? So that's a number, a constant all by itself. But we're going to add it to how much he's going to pay per game. So he's going to pay 99 cents times however many games he rents. Okay? So no matter what, every year he's paying $39.95, and then based on however many games he rents, he'll pay 99 cents. Well, for 1 year, he ended up paying $55.79 for the entire year. All right, so the first thing we have to do is subtract $39.95 from both sides. So those ones cancel, and I'm left with 99 cents times X equals, let me do the math here real quick. $15.84. Okay? And then we're going to divide by 99 cents. So I have now, this is X stood for the number of games, equals this, which turns out to be 16 games. All right, on the next page, if you turn to the back of your packet, okay, I'm going to start this one with you and then explain what you need to do to finish. And then the rest of this page is the practice for 1.6. So you will do it on your own, and I will grade it when you turn your packet in with all the explorations done and notes filled out that you were supposed to have filled out. So number 4, it says, Claire purchases just enough fencing to border either a rectangular or triangular garden. As shown right here, their perimeters are the same. So it doesn't matter which one she's going to fence. She bought the same amount of fencing. How many feet of fencing did she buy? So if I know these have the same amount of fencing, so she could pick which one she wants to put the fence around, I need to find their perimeters, okay? Remember, the perimeter is the distance all the way around. So I know this side is also a 3x minus 3. This side was an x minus 3, okay? So to find its perimeter, I add these all up. Well, I have a 3x plus x plus 3x plus x. So total x's, I'm going to have 8x. Then I have a negative 3, negative 3, negative 3, negative 3. Combine all those, I have negative 12. Okay, that's the perimeter of the rectangle. Now I look at the triangle. I have a 2x, 2x, and 2x. So that makes 6x. I have a negative 1 and a negative 1. Makes a minus 2. Okay? So now it's solved. You need to find x. You can finish that. Find x. But that's not the full question that it's asking for. You need to know that. But this says, how many feet of fencing did she buy? So I need to take what I find right here, and I need to plug it into one or, that's an or the other. Okay, just one of them for x, and then find that based on that perimeter. So you plugging it in for perimeter, you really could take it and plug it into either this side of the equation and get an answer, or this side of the equation, okay? It doesn't matter which one, but only plug it into once and get an answer. So I'm not solving this problem. I want you to finish it. But just so you know, like if x is 2, I don't even know what x is. So I hope it's not 2 because I say that. But you would take 6 times 2 minus 2, and you'd get 12 minus 2 is 10. So you'd have 10 feet. Okay? So that would be how you do the final answer. Find x, plug it in to one of the sides, not both, and get an answer. Okay? Now, like I said, I don't expect x to be 2. Yeah, it's not 2. So don't plug in 2. I'm just showing you how to do it. Now, your job, your assignment for 1.6 is to finish number 4, find x, plug it in, get that total feet of fencing, and then you do 5, 6, 7, and 8. You must write an equation and then solve it.